Hello everybody! Today for Sunday Fun Day, we're going to see how I draw an army man. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch and get us going. The sketch is for myself too, by the way, so don't worry if you can't see anything. This is all about what I want to see, what I need to see. Now, explanation time. I mean, can this really be explained, or does it need to be explained? I mean, Army Man, how hard is that, right? I just wanted to draw a guy with a bunch of arms. Just wanted to get crazy, do something different, you know? Like, it doesn't really have to be explained. It's just, let's just draw a guy with a bunch of arms, and that's it, you know? So if nothing else, it's good practice. Just trying different stuff, trying different positions, trying different locations. Let's see, let's do one here coming out of his chest. Just kind of hanging out here. We're gonna have to do perspective. Let's do one like this, where you see the back of his hand. Fingers are turned in. We're gonna have one coming this way. And we're gonna say that's your muscles right there. And I guess that's the other thing too, is you gotta figure out your musculature and where things are going to be. Like, let's say if the shoulder's right here, here's the bicep and the forearm and then the hand. And again, I've got it in all kinds of different positions, so it's kind of in a crazy, just different, do what you want kind of thing. So, you know, we're doing like the side view there, almost like his hands are going. And sometimes look at it that way. It's like, if this is an arm, if that's an arm, where's that going to go? What is that going to do? You know, it's like, why not, you know? But the whole idea is just to get crazy, just to draw different things, you know? And I'm kind of doing also like they're kind of wrapping over himself. So, like, who knows where they're coming from or where they're attached. It's almost like impossible to tell, you know? That's kind of the whole idea that I wanted too. I want it, I mean, you know, it's again, it's time to get creative, and I wanted to make sure that it's you're getting creative. You're drawing something you normally wouldn't draw, and we're just gonna kind of have some fun with it, you know? And maybe we'll do like, we'll give him a watch or something like that. You know, every now and then he's got to accessorize these arms. So why not? And you know what? Maybe let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can give him arm legs. Like, how would I draw? Let's see if there's a bicep there, forearm down to the hand, like that. You know, almost like, yeah, just to see if this would work. Let's do like another one. So you gotta kind of think of it in anatomical. I wanted to say terms, but anatomical correctiveness. That's not the word I'm looking for either. Anatomical. Understanding, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Again, I'm not a good speaker. I just know how to draw. And yeah, hey, maybe not that well. You know, anybody can criticize and say, yeah, you know, you don't. You know, because look, you just drew someone with the arms all over the place. What's going on with you? What's wrong with you? You know. And that's okay. That's absolutely fine if you don't like it. But I'm doing something different, and that's what I'm happy about. You know, something that I've never done before. So I think I'm good with that. Oh yeah, you know what? Hang on. He needs a face, right? Let's give him some kind of regular old average face. But instead of ears, we're gonna give him arms. Okay. Just crazy little arms. Just gonna be doing a wah, you know, something like that. Just to mix it, just to make it crazy. Just something like that, and then we'll just make them look like normal. Like yeah, it's cool. It's just Sunday. You know, this is what we do here. This is how I arm myself. All right, since we're getting crazy, let's just give him some kind of weird little whippy hair up here on top. Cool. I like it. Let's see where we go with it. So I'm going to erase some of these sketch lines, and then I'm going to jump in with the Sharpie. But I can't erase too much because this has to guide me, and a lot of this is just sketch. The sketch actually worked. So here's the thing. We got to draw what's in front first, so get ready. I'm following my sketch. So everybody that skipped just got to dig in, right? All right. There we go. Let's welcome everybody that skipped. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Mostly the fine point, but pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where I'm going to go. So I'm going to start off with the face and work my way out. Okay? So I'm going to draw just some eyes. I know, strange. It's an army guy, but we're drawing a face. So I'm just going to draw some eyes like this. Give him the retinas, the color part, like that. A little bit of pupil. I'm going to come back in just a hair like that. And basically I'm just kind of accenting that there's an under eye. I'm not going to draw it in because this will bleed if I start to do that. So I'm not worried about that. Since this guy's crazy, let's do all kinds of crazy stuff to him. Let's give him like a crazy old big old brow like this. And I mean really crazy. Like let's go ahead and, you know, make it super thick like that. Why not, right? I mean, who's gonna stop us? You know, let's just have some fun. Let's see where this guy goes. So for a nose, let's give him some nostrils down like this. And for the nose, or for the brown bulbous part of the nose, let's go ahead and do something like that. Just accenting a little bit of it. And we'll let color take care of the rest. But just something like that, just something crazy. We'll see what happens. For his mouth, do something like that. I'm gonna give him a bit of a bottom lip. And let's see, give him a chin. Now I'm going to start to thicken up some of these lines because when I switch over to this Sharpie, you're going to see a huge difference in line width. So I'm kind of prepping for how it's going to look. So something like that. And you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Like if you're working with pencil, you know, it might look weird. So just do what you want. I'm just explaining to you why I thickened up my lines right there. Let's give him some gaunt face lines, something like that. There we go. Now, we're gonna get crazy. I'm switching over to the big Sharpie because instead of ears, he's got arms. He's the Army Man because he's full of arms. So something like this. And I'm just kind of going crazy with, why not, you know? Like, let's give him some crazy digits. And I'm probably using the wrong Sharpie for this. I should be using a smaller Sharpie because this is bleeding too much, you know? And we're off to a difficult start. Challenging, not impossible, just challenging. All right, there you go. There's one ear. Draw the other one. Now I pulled because I'm a puller instead of a pusher. When I do drawings, it's easier for me to pull than it is to push. So a lot of times like that, I will, you know, pull my lines. And you do what helps you. You know, I'm already drawing details and I haven't even got there yet. You do what helps you. That helps me. But also I sketched it out, so I knew where I was going. You know, that's the other thing. Here I'm just drawing according to my sketch. So I'm kind of following my sketch, even though it looks like I'm just drawing, like I'm tracing. Well, I am tracing. I'm tracing my sketch. But I'm just saying that's how it looks so easy for me to just follow what I was doing. All right, so I'm gonna give him kind of a bald head till we get to the top. And we're gonna give him some whippy hair. Whip. There we go. Might as well just kind of swirl it down, right? Make it look like ice cream. Big old ice cream head. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna draw a bunch of arms. This is all we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna draw his shoulders like this. Now, they're all over the place, so I need to draw what's in front. So let's draw one out of his chest. I'm going to do something like this, and we're going to say it's kind of foreshortened, so think of it this way. If a finger's like this, and as you turn it, you can see more of these joints curving over themselves. That's kind of what we're doing here. So the bicep is kind of curved over itself like that. There's the elbow. And then the forearm is going to be hanging down like this. Okay. So see what I'm saying? Almost like as if this is his side and you turn and it's over here now. It's a bit big. I kind of went big there. I shouldn't have gone that big. But hey, you know what? He's got bigger problems than whether that's muscularly accurate. Muscularly, that's not the right word. Anatomically accurate. All right, and so we're gonna draw some of his muscular lines, but not all of them. So I'm gonna come back every now and then and hit it up and just draw some certain ones, but not all of them. So don't get too fixated on tiny details. I may do more of that with color too. So here you're looking at more of the side of his hand like that. So see, you're only seeing a little bit of the fingers and everything else is covering itself up. And then we're gonna draw the thumb like that. A little curved, but we're gonna say that it's the, you know, like I said, it's pretty much like this is what you're looking at. And again, don't worry too much about the detail because we are going to be all over the place with a whole bunch of details. Okay. All right. And again, the nice thing is, I mean, we're making this up, so no one can tell us we're wrong. No one can say, well, that's not what an army man looks like. Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of army man they're talking about, right? All right. Elbow. forearm, and kind of the same thing, just kind of hanging that hand down. This one, let's see, should we, let's turn, no, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and say this is a thumb, and then the other fingers are just kind of curled in. You know, like I said, you can't really see much anyway, so we're just saying that they're laying in front of each other. Oh, we'll do this. Okay, and so same thing. We're just going to start working our way out. Let's just say, okay, get another one like this. There's the elbow type area, forearm, the wrist, like that. What do we do with this hand? We're almost the way I've got them wrapped around is kind of like you need to do the same thing all over the place. Just, you know, the back of the arm, the back of the hand, the pinky, like that. So it's almost like a practice of drawing the back of the hand is what we're really going to be doing, because, you know, like I said, there's only so much that we're seeing at this point, that it's okay to kind of, you know, forgive the angle that we're seeing. Okay, and so that's it. That's pretty much, I mean, that's it, we're done. I'm just saying that's kind of what we're just going to keep doing. Just keep drawing a bunch of arms and see where we go. Let's see, let's put this one here. I'm going to say this one comes in like this. Here's the elbow. Like that. That was a little, this muscle should have been over like that a little bit more. And that's okay, we'll just kind of fudge it like that. But you know, the way things are, that's the length, that is the extent of my education. The way things are. The way things arm is what this is. That's what this is about. So let's give him just a fist. I'm gonna draw the back of the hand over here. Oh, I guess I'm gonna draw some knuckles. Ugh, this Sharpie is just bleeding all over itself. This arm didn't work out too well. That's okay. But sometimes it happens. That I'm trying to use an easily affordable tool like this Sharpie. Sometimes it's not the best in the world. Sometimes it's a little too bulky, but that's okay because we're gonna make it work. Again, I want you to use stuff you can just find lying around. I don't want you to have to spend a whole lot of money on expensive art supplies. If you got it, go for it. But you know, I want you to be able to just grab whatever you have, a pencil, crayon, whatever you want. But sometimes these Sharpies they're super thick, you know? I'm not gonna lie. And so sometimes it gets over on itself, you know, like that. That's a mistake. It's a mess up. It's okay. But see, I'm okay with that. So that's the other thing. I'm kind of glad when I make mistakes because I want you to see that it's fine. It's no big deal. You know, they're not all going to be perfect. I mean, none of mine ever are. Everything has a flaw. Everything could be better. But I'm okay with that, you know? It's like, it's fine. And I want you to be okay with your mistakes too, you know? All right, let's just draw a few more hands. Let's say, how about there's one over here. You can't see it because it goes back there. Comes through here. Gonna be pointing elbow, but again, you can't really see because of the way it goes. So I'm just gonna make that the wrist. So again, what's in front is what you're gonna draw. And what's behind, you can only see so much of anyway, so you can't really draw all of it. All we can really do is highlight. Oof, a little bit too much there. See, again, they're not all going to come out. They're not all going to be perfect. But that's kind of what this is. This is practice, you know? This is crazy old Army Man. So this is crazy old, where are we going to go with this, you know? Let's see, let's do the same thing there, just kind of the hand hanging down. Okay. Again, we're going to say it's a gigantic muscle on this one. Alright, let's do a couple more like they're wrapped around. So we're going to say that one goes back here. There's the elbow down to the wrist over here. There's the back of the wrist back there. Again, that's a giant one, right? But all you're seeing is the back of the hand because of the way I like that these are kind of coming around. You know, it's almost like the backwards part of that hand. So somehow I got it in my head that these are wrapped around like this and these are wrapped around like that. Don't know why, but that's where we ended up. Oops, see, again, came out way too thick, but that's okay. That's the idea is there, you know? Okay, so last few things, let's just do a couple of leg arms. So we're gonna say that's the shoulder into the bicep, to the elbow. No, wrong way. I want to clean that up. I want it going this way. Elbow's over here. Like that. And so same thing over here. We're going to do the shoulder. Shoulder would be back there like that into the bicep. Same thing that's coming back here. Elbow. Again, I'll throw a few arm muscles in there, just a few. Again, just kind of accenting where there's stress, something like that. And we're going to do hands kind of down flat like that. So this one's coming down. That like that. Again, we're looking at it like this, so you're only seeing so many fingers. Let's do the same thing over here, and then we'll close it off. Let's see, the thumb's coming through behind that one. that. Again, since they're thumbs, since it's like, you know, flat and foreshortened, there's only so much we can see anyway, so we're just going to kind of put the stress on the bend right there on the wrist. And there we go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So for Sunday Fun Day, that is an Army Man.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.